Yo. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi. What's up? And other such noises that you might expect a professional railway engineer to make at the start of a video stream onto the YouTube channel of himself. Anyway, yes, hi. While I have an existential crisis, here is a picture of the logo of this series, followed by some other images. How are you all doing? You there? Hello, everyone. What's up? What was I going to say? I was going to say... what was I going to say? I was going to shout at the Discord people and say... yeah, I was going to say, we are live, folks. There we go. Nice. Anyway, I'll close the Discord to save as much possible streaming power of my computer as possible. No existential crisis, please. Okay, Ellie Brew. Is it Eli Brew? Ellie Brew. Eli Elibra. I don't know. It's quite a pleasing collection of letters, though. Cool. Right. Anyway, stop my faffling. Right, we're streaming today. First of all, though, Lawrence off of the Discord has been playing, and as have lots of you. And I strongly, vigorously encourage you to do all this nonsense. I love it. This is a map showing the Bradshaw Metropolitan network. Of the BS and WR. They're obviously not going to advertise the loop up to Kingston because that's a GNER loop. But you can see here, it's great. You've got Bradshaw Metropolitan here. You've got Aldwood Junction up here. Yeah, I'd do a straight line there. This is also called Bricklayers here, I believe. We'll check that shortly. You've got High Harbour, Low Harbour. You've got all this stuff going into Shildon Victoria. It's brilliant. I love this. I love it. I think it's so nice and clear and it's great. Love it. It's brilliant. A lot of time for this. Yes. And also the line out to South Ellesmere. It's just great fun. It's just great fun. Really love it. And also this, which is... now to Bradshaw, Shildon, London, Ely by Bradshaw Metropolitan. It's just great. I love this stuff. This is the sort of stuff that I was hoping would start popping up. We're going to be entering the 30s and totally need to pay attention to doing some of the classic posters, but for sort of destinations around and kind of maybe think of a poster style. Destinations around things. On the Discord, I will share... What will I share? I will share the... I'll share the GNER. What format's best, folks? I don't know. I'll ask the Discord. But I'll share these in like either black and white and then a transparency and then people can do with them as they please. And this one, of course, the BS and WR. Yeah. So God, crikey, what have we been doing? Well, we've been sorting out some issues, haven't we? We've kind of solved some issues. We've done some quadrupling. We've fixed a few issues here and there, but there are still some unticked things that we need to sort out. Of which I have kind of on my list here. Stratford is a serious issue. So up here, this section here, this section where it becomes that's an issue that needs remodelling. This needs remodelling. The approaches into Stratford need remodelling to split out all the services and generally make more sense of that. And also I think the priority in terms of traffic flow, I think more traffic goes this way. So this probably needs to be realigned. The priority of the junction needs to be changed. And we also need to fix Ipswich Town. And I think we're going to do a grade separated junction here to split this branch line off so that it doesn't get in the way of things. So many things to do. Yeah, we'll see how those all shape up. That's kind of the plan for this episode. Yeah, I'll do a PNG, but it's whether you want a black and white PNG, which you can then convert yourselves into a transparency, or whether you want a transparent one, because you might want to change the colours you want it to change it to, right? Anyway, so Ella Brew, you are spoiling yourself a bit, but yes, it's fine. It's schnaz. Yeah, grade separated schnaz. It's getting schnaz. So yeah, we'll see. So we're going to need to tidy this up. We need to 4-track this, I think. So this whole stretch needs to be 4-tracked. Get the approaches into Stratford right. Yeah, so this whole area is our plan for this episode. And yes, we do need to think about re-signalling as well. But to be honest, I think... okay, I know this map's not been updated recently. Your suggestions for... You've kind of seen how I've signalled things. Yes, it'd be interesting to. It'd be very interesting to see what you think in terms of re-signaling needs to be done. Do you just basically mean shortening signal blocks, or do you mean reprioritizing? So, thoughts on a postcard on that one. I have water. I have blood sugar boost. I need to abandon this at 8 p.m. at the latest because I've got a train to catch down to London. Yeah, all that sort of good stuff. So, so let's do that. Let me first of all close this. It's gone. Yeah, go on. Save those changes. That's going to close that. You can look at Colton Junction, because then what I'm going to do, there's the nice old Colton Junction. I'm going to then go small game face screen 2. There we go. And then get the old game up. Here it is. Here it is. We're in. Oh, and tell you some things that have happened. So, while we've been mucking around with doing whatever we've been doing in the last few episodes, things have been happening. Firstly, let's go and have a look down here. Let's tell you what the stations are called on this bit of railway, shall we? No. I'm going to keep it paused for now because we're going to do some of the pause stuff up at Stratford for now. But anyway, right. So there's Bricklayers. So that's what it's called. It's called Bricklayers. So that station, this station over here, is called. It's called Swindon Fields. There we are, Swindon Fields. Yeah, Bradshaw looking pretty. Looking all right, isn't it? I've just been going around and checking that I've unlocked all these roads, kind of in the intermediate around here, are all unlocked, so that they can all get gobbled up if the city expands. Actually, well, I might as well do that south of Shildon as well. Actually, just double check that I've done that. I just tanned very fast some food, and I am in the process of, as we speak, having absolutely spectacularly bad indigestion. Oh, I regret that. Oh, I feel like someone stood on my chest. Oh, am I going to have a heart attack on screen? That would be quite something, wouldn't it? Right, let me zoom in. That's the wrong button? No, it's not. It's fine. It's the right button. Yeah, let me do this and this. That's all still like that, but let's do this for these as well. Which I presume is the right thing to do. Yeah, there we go. I think, is this right? Is this... Have we done that right? Yeah, I don't want that to be unlocked, so that if it wants to, it can expand around the... yeah, okay, and likewise here. There we go. Oh. Yeah, thoughts and prayers, yeah. Oh wow, it's really bad. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry if this is... hopefully it's not manifesting itself in, like, audible murmurations. I'm healthy. Absolutely, definitely healthy, and not really unhealthy. Fine, everything's fine. Right, so, also, let's go into here. Is this all fine? Yeah, that's all. What about down here? What about in here? And you might be going, what's all this? What's this thing that you just whizzed past without paying any attention to? Well, indeed, folks, indeed. I'm going to go up and have a look at, just do the same for Kingston, because I don't want Kingston to... Yeah. Maybe let's just knock a few more of these. There we go. Just to... there we go, and do that, and that, and that, and then do the same along here, I think. Yeah. But this is just so, just in case Kingston starts expanding, it doesn't... it's not trapped into doing weird stuff around these roads. I think that's right, and then these, oh crikey, yeah, these need to be freed up. There we go. Marvellous, nice. Okay, and this is all fine and good. Let's... this isn't very exciting television, is it? I'm just clicking these to make sure that I've... there we are. And then I think, what about this side? This all seems fine. Yeah, there we go. And this end, same sort of deal, maybe just a couple of these. These are all on, they're all, yeah, lovely, okay, fine. Oh, What is the thing that you're all noticing? No, it's not a new harbour. It's a new airfield. It's the new Minehead Aerodrome that's been built. A new aircraft company. So while we've been faffing around with railways, the airline industry has become a thing. It now exists rather than just being a bunch of amateurs flying around. There are now. If I click on, this is going to be, there we go. Wait for it. If I click here, can see that we now have two different airline. Well, actually, if you ignore the Halewood company, they've got their own kind of cargo planes. We've got East Coast Airlines. They're running services into Abbeydale. From here to Abbeydale, which is the other airport. It's over there. Where are they? Yeah, there's Abbeydale. There it is. Into Biggin Hill, which is the aerodrome, the kind of the airstrip at near Shanklin, and then Lowestoft, which is Lowestoft. So yeah, they're competing with the old company, which kind of the old services consolidated into becoming Archipelago Aviation, the Archipelago Aviation Company. So we've got these two competing airlines. This is I'd recommend if anyone's interested in how the airlines functioned. I'd recommend this book, which is very good. It's another one of the Shire Library things. I don't know if you can see that in the corner. There, you can see it. If I do there. Anyway, down a bit. Anyway, so yeah, that things to look if you're interested. So kind of mirroring some of the things that are happening. You kind of got this consolidation of the airlines there. Or rather, this proliferation, rather, the airlines, they're kind of popping up. So that's happening. Anyway, all that's kicking off. Let's get ourselves up to... where we need to be. There we are. There's our little schwiz. We're heading north. There's Stamford. Just kind of losing track of what's where. Yeah, this is our loop bit, isn't it? There we are. And that's the line going that way. Yeah, nice. It's interesting. It's interesting to think about how this map's going to continue to develop, if indeed it will. Yeah, interesting. So it's June 29. Can anyone else hear that ice cream? There's something deeply dystopian about the sound of ice cream vans. It really is. There's Rugeley. There we go. And oh yeah, that's the other thing is. Before I got to Stratford, there was something else needed, which is to kind of this line. I don't know how busy this line is in terms of freight. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a lot of freight movement on it, so actually maybe it's better to just leave it as it is. I was going to potentially use this and then expand this, widen these out, and get through tracks going, and use this as a connection towards, so allowing the Stratford. So there are Stratford services that come through here and down. And then they go up and across, and then come down the line down this line to get into Halewood. This is already jammed. It's so jammed. Crikey. So this is already. This is already like utterly chock-a-block. So I think we need to take. So if I go down, firstly, let's have a look at this in terms of how much passenger. 831. Good grief. Super congested. Kind of indicates to me that I need to do something about this line as well. Anyway, I think we need... Yeah, maybe we do need to do that. Maybe we do need to create a connection. So use this line to kind of come through Rugeley and take some of those express services off the kind of the Wakefield lines and put them onto here as a... How flat is this? Is it going to be easy to build this, or is it quite hard because there's a big slope? There is a bit of an approach. Yeah, there's a bit of a slope, isn't there? That's a problem. Yeah. Wait, what are people saying? Yes, we've moved past the phase of air clubs for people with bushy moustaches. Jesse 101, that's true. 800. It was 831. Huge numbers. Busiest line was 1200. That was in 2025. Yeah, we've got 831 on one of those lines. So I'm thinking if we can get this to... Because there's nothing... Does anything even call in this? Does anything call here? Yeah, nothing calls here. This like totally disused sort of sidings. What about how it connects into the lines here? Yeah, it's not really designed for it, so we'd have to do a bit of a remodeling to get it onto the fasts. But then this needs remodeling as well. In fact, this whole area needs... This whole triangle of track from... well, just round Wakefield and then down. All of this is just mild anarchy. Oh, where to start? We're already 50 minutes in. I've got, like, blown my mind as to how much we still have to do. How are these trains? Are these trains all... I mean, they're busy. They are busy. These are busy trains. That last one wasn't. These are mostly very busy trains. I think what we need to do is 4-track where we can. Maybe we need to 4-track this as well. Yeah. Don't know what good it would necessarily do. Because if it's all congested, there's this difference. See this? Look at it. This is a big person, which indicates that this is very congested as a station. It doesn't look it. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, it is. It very much is. This could expand this way, actually, without too much pain. Could add an extra pair of platforms just to split stuff off a bit. Stuff it. Let's do this. Let's do this. So we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to expand this by another pair of platforms. I don't know what good it'll do, but we are going to do it anyway. Which means the old entrance, the classic Great Northern Railway entrance is gone. This building is gone. The game has murdered itself. That's fine, probably. There we go, and you as well. There we are. Oh, interestingly, it's also only... Oh, that won't be helping, because that'll be slowing things down. This needs to be extended. Interesting, okay. Very interesting. So that, I need to actually... oh, God, of course I've managed to... Right, let's do that. Oh, you know what I didn't do there? You all know what I didn't do. You all know the deal now. Ballast. Let's... So, that, and also we need to bulldoze this as well. That's less critical because it's just a straight line. Good, right. That'll be slowing things down. The fact that it's a shorter station. Yeah. Okay. Platforms. Yeah. Let's extend these. Oopsie. And now let's see what we can do. Are we able to do a... Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? We could build the... Is that now connecting? If I do that, that is it connecting? It is, yeah. Oh. Is it connecting this side? Why is it not making all this stuff on the other side? That's interesting. That should surely be connecting and turning everything on the other side. That should all be going white as well, right? Why is that not working? It's a bit weird. Let me try. At the connection and route into Haverhill. Yeah, that's definitely like there's definitely an issue with just congestion through there. Biswickelhausen. Yeah. Yeah. I think mild pickles as to what is causing the. Should we just do that and see if I do that? Yeah, that's now working. So now I've done that. Let's bulldoze. Oh, that's because they're not entrances. That's why. Ah, fool me. Now I know. Now I know. Okay, so we've got an entrance there. We've got an entrance there. That's going to help quite substantially, actually. Now, can I create a... Can I now... Right. This potentially lets me do something else a bit clever, which is... Potentially, can I terminate some services in here? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to create some terminating platforms to clear off some of the crossing congestion of this line. I'm doing it. I might do... Yeah, if I do that, then I can probably do 120 metres. Pasture buildings, lovely. Yeah, nice. Lovely, and then... yep. I mean, it'd be nice to actually fit that in there, but I can't, so fine. They're going to deal with it. Right, so what have we got? Where are the... You, and also let's add some... And then, let's put some roof action in. Can you hear the ice cream van? Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Right, let's see. Okay, so that we've done that. Which means we also need to do this. And also do this sort of thing here. Marvellous. Just make things part of... The station wants to be part of things too. Okay. Now I've got to make it all stitched together. Which is easier said than done. Also this side. There. I can also probably put... Given that I've done that, I can probably do this, can't I? I can go like this and then shove in these, yeah. Might as well. I can't do the same on the other side because I've... I put any pasture buildings in? Oh no, I can't, of course, because reasons. Okay, right, so that's there. Wakefield Great Northern having been substantially rebuilt. Let's get some tracks on the go to make all this make some more sense. No. You there. So that's the Hartlepool branch going off and doing its thing. This is now... Is that going to work? Oh, no, it's a bit... Can I correct this without causing horrible misery and pain? Let's find out shortly. Stay tuned to find out. Let's go with... it's hideous, but we are left with a constrained site. As we know, the whole point of this map and everything that's associated with it was to give us an increasingly horrifying and constrained site to play with, which is absolutely, undoubtedly what is going on at this point, which I love. Now that's there like that. Can I do the same on this? It's not quite. Oof. Now what can I do about this access here? Not that, apparently. Oh, precisely that, apparently. It's a bit weird that that worked so well. Obviously, it's not going to work on the other side now. It's never going to do that because the S&C will be in a level crossing. But actually, we can do that. Either side of level crossing. It's hideous. and it works. Marvellous. That's my kind of job. Constrained, complicated, and going to be a nightmare at some point in the future when we want to do more with it. Perfection. Cool. No, that's not ballast, is it? There, let's try that again. There. Let's do that as well. There. Okay, so that's that throat. Oh, no, it's not, because I've forgotten this one at the top. Hello to everyone. Do at me in non-matching canopies. I know, right? I quite like the non-matching canopies. Or do I? I suppose they probably would rebuild the canopies, wouldn't they? If I'm being strictly realistic, they probably would. They probably would rebuild the canopies, would they? No, I'm leaving them. I like it. It's shonky. Right. So we're going to have a 40 mile an hour turnout there, and then there we go. There. How's that now looking? So I've now put 3 tracks in there, so I then need these two. Let's see. Of course, I can't see a thing because of the smoke. Are any of the lines using the turnout? They're not, are they? They're not. So I could actually get rid of that turnout. The trains are going that way. Fine. There's not actually any service that at the moment can use the turning platform, but I think that might change to help with the congestion. I might shorten service or... Yeah. And then we've got these 3. So we need to first of all get rid of that crossover because we don't need it anymore. It's somewhat redundant. Probably want to pull this out a bit and bring this on the other side. So yeah, so if I... Oh, is that another? Yeah. So if I bring that in 30 there. And then bring this in to this side. Yeah, there we go. What's that? 40? Ideally I can get it to 40. I'm never going to get to 40 because it's around the standard curve. Let's put it in there. What? I'm trying to fit this in. Come on now. Where's the other turnout that I just placed? Where is it? It's just there. Okay. I think that's right. Okay. Interesting. That's there. Demolished a little building, but no point crying over spilt milk, so that's going to go that way. Let's ballast this all up. And then we need another... Oh, damn it, of course there's that other one. Didn't think about that, did I? Eesh. Okay, how am I going to do this? Can I get rid of this bit of road, maybe? Yes, and then... no. No, come on. $33? That seems to be about the best shape I can do, and then can I then bring that round? If I bring that round to here, that saves that building, and then I can do that, which is to 32, which is actually works quite nicely. Let's do that, and then. It's annoying that I can't fit an extra platform in there, but I might have to deal with it. So there we've expanded the station. Okay. Anyway. I can fit this track in the middle of other crossovers, possibly. Yes. I do leave some additional nubbins every now and then for a bit of memory of what the road used to be, because it's kind of realistic. It's what happens if you want your map to look realistic. Leave little nubbins of history behind. Yeah, there we go. And I'll do the same here. Just tidy up these station throw it a bit. Right. So that's that. Now we need to do some service splitting. What's going to go where? So we've got. I've actually got nothing terminating. If I put the express services in, so if I pull 4 out to 2, that goes to 2, then that goes to 2, then that goes to 2, and then this is going to go to 3. Yeah, 3. To 3, and to 3, and to 3. There we are. Yeah, grand. So what's I've got local services Stratford to Hartlepool. What's that doing? That's going 6, 7. Yeah, okay, that's kind of fine. Yes. So this is Bury to Lowestoft, Bury to Raleigh, semi-fast. Okay, I think that'll help anyway. No, not yet. I've built those terminating platforms kind of in readiness, but I don't. They're not currently being used. Yeah, it's fine. So this is now. This is it. I can't. No, I can't do any. Yeah. Okay. Fine. We'll leave that as is. So there we go. So we've upgraded Wakefield Great Northern. Number 1 thing we've done. Whew. Is that going to help? It might let some of the services. Whiz through. Have I got services that are kind of coming through and not stopping? So what services can I actually see from here? No, there were 3 stopping anyway. Oh no, there were 2. So Stratford, very low stuff. Anyway, that's fine. So now we've got to deal with this situation down here. Do I want to push these out to make these a through to allow the trains to go through and not clog up? I think maybe I do. Maybe I do want to do that. Interestingly, nothing's actually built on this side. This is very grand. Wakefield Southgate. Do we do it? Shall we widen it? Yeah, let's do it. Let me. Let's do it. There we go. Right. Gonna widen this. How do I want to do it? I think maybe I want to have just central platforms. There, like this. There we go. And should we try a modern emulation of the old architectural style? See how it looks. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like that. Let's now place our little road. And then let's do something like this. Nope, let's do something like... Nope. What's in your brain, game? What's in your brain? This, fine. Cool, okay. Bit of correction, bit of this and that. Get the old... There, lovely. Now, challenge mode is signals. I need to re-signal that station, don't I? Oh god, yeah. What are my thoughts on the new train stations DLC for City Skylines? I thought the person doing the voiceover of the videos was very nice. Yeah, they're good. They look awesome. I have to say, they got my juices going for wanting to get City Skylines out. But I need to work out exactly what a City Skylines stream would look like. And I don't want to have too much on the go. So I think I'll focus on this for now. I have a habit of having too many projects on the go. I'm going to focus on this stream for now. But I'd love to do a city from scratch and have fun with a City Skylines city and make it awesome. I just need to work out exactly what format that'll take. Yeah. So that's that. I now need to... Nah, this is 4-track. Now, maybe I can keep... Now. If I'd kept this section 4-track, which is obviously what I should have done, it would actually be best... Oh, yeah. Painful frame rates for streaming. Oh, that's good advice for Squicklehausen on City Skylines. Yeah. That's interesting advice, actually. I've never thought of that. Live. I've done a couple of live streams. They were okay, I think, but yeah, they can get a bit choppy. Also, it's kind of boring. Is City Skylines more boring than this? Bearing in mind, this is very boring. I don't know. Yeah, there's no room under this bridge for 4-track. There's no room under that bridge for 4-track. I'm trying to work out what the trouble is. We've got a slow fast into a slow fast slow, which is a bit of a mess. So in hindsight, this station design was dumb, and I should have had a platform in the middle and had them split out, and then had it slow fast. Maybe I will still do that. Annoyingly, that means I'm going to have to bulldoze this again and start again, but okay, you know what? Fine. We kind of know what the look should be. And you are lovely. There we go, and let's go for this again. There we go. Cool. Side buildings, I mean the big buildings do look awesome, but I just don't think they're right for this. Oh, I forgot to do the bloody platforms. Yep. You. And you. And that was a Worms reference, crikey. Might as well do this while I'm here. Very nice. And yeah, you. And also you. Cool. Now I'll try this again. Oopsies. Have you noticed how we've got a stream going for 38 minutes and I still haven't started doing any of the things I said I would? It's kind of... It's what I do, isn't it? Just stack it. Let's do that. That looks nice enough. And then, yep, lovely. And you, again, correct that. And... there, correct that too. And also do this. Happy days. Right, that's that. I mean, I don't know why I built that bit of road, because I'm going to have to bulldoze it again, because clearly this road is about to be replaced. What do I want to do? I actually want to flatten this here. Yeah, I want to flatten this to allow me to flatten that embankment, and probably just get rid of this bit of road. To allow me to shoot a railway along here. There we are. Okay, and likewise there. Now, let's see if what happens if I do this. What does happen? No, not very much. Well, I kind of want to go... What do I want to do? Well, in honesty, I really want that to be new bridge, but I know as soon as I do that, it's not going to let me do... It's not... It's going to complain. I mean, it didn't. What actually happened was the opposite of complain. It seemed to work, which is a remarkable turn up for the books. What's going on here? What's the weird vertical alignment doing? Let me... Oh. What's this weird there? Very strange bridge, but whatever. I'm now going to do this, and do this. Do that, and then do this as well. Oh. I want you to go up. For pity's sake, come on now. Fine. No, do this. I think that's straight, isn't it? I think it's wrong. There. Oh, we got there in the end. Okay, good. Right, that's that. So now we've got our 4-track. Now what we need to decide to do is understand which is going to feed into which. We're going to have to do the same on here and renew this bridge and get this happening. There we go. So that's going to come round. So I kind of want the junction to happen on the slow lines, which means I might actually want the slow lines to be the... Well, I definitely want the slow lines to actually be, weirdly, the... So then do I want this to be the... Yeah, so that means I'm going to need to remodel this end to make that make more sense. And I'm going to need to remodel this to then get the 4-track... Oh my goodness. Okay, right, so... Let's do this sort of thing. That's actually quite a nice bit of geometry there. Okay, it's compounded, but that's kind of fine. That's connecting up to that, so then I need this to... Right, so this... How tight is this? How tight? Not too... I've got 35, so I can probably pull in... Yeah. So actually, I can probably come... Oh. Oh, this bridge needs bulldozing anyway. I need to replace this with a new bridge anyway, so that's going. Fine, please let this work. There we go. Look at that. That's mostly nicer, apart from this gauge clearance infringement there. But now, can I trick this into? So if I come around here and put the toe there. I actually need to do this side. If I put the toe there, is that working? 28? 20, can I get 30 of the turnout? I'm looking at the number at the far end. No, but 29 might do it, you know. 29 might just do it. And then, likewise... Thing is, I've now got the challenge might be that I can't actually get the... So if I do this... Yeah, I need to really do the through lines first, because I reckon this will now struggle with... well, it managed that. Is it going to manage... Yeah, I kind of feared that might happen. It's not quite... That switch diamond is too close, so which is fine, because I could just delete the other connection. But for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to... Let's get this going through first. Okay, so that's doing that. Then from here, I've got... that doing that. Then I've got now can that be this? I suppose I could do it that way. Yeah, okay, and then ooh, yeah, I'll come back and do that one. But if I do this one, then from here I can then yeah. Any geometry issue? 27, 28. Can I squeeze 28 out of it? I'm not going to manage this. Okay, in which case let's position it there. Okay, now is this going to work the other direction? It's not picking up the. It's not doing the clever thing where it realizes there's a. Why is it not doing that? Oh, maybe it needs to do it from this side. Let's do it from this side and see what happens. There we are, and oh, it's bridge. It's because of the bridge collision, isn't it? Ah, nutsacks. Well, that's solvable by me doing this and this and this. Yeah, that was more dramatic than I actually expected it to be, but there we are. And then there's the answer to that. Now, if I do that and then do this, if I bring this along like that, and then do this, oh, knickknacks, is that really going to cause that pain? Okay. There we go. Now, having done that, am I going to be able to do this? Yes, is the answer. Lovely. Marvellous. Good. Okay. There we go. That's that done. That's that done. There we go. No, don't forget, I'm building a railway that... Oh, I've got a bridge column I have to deal with. Let's see if I can deal with this bridge column. I need to work out what I'm doing on this side of the throat first before I worry about how the connection is going to work on this side. If I do the inside, yeah, let's wipe this out. This actually, this whole. So if I then go and then just continue this to there. Okay, yes. And ditto, why is this an issue? It's because they don't want this bridge pier to move. Okay. Okay, let's put the track in first. And then through to there, lovely. Let's see, go in there. And then if I do this, this should now work, please. Yes, correct. You are going to work. I'm going to ignore the fact that it's saying it's not working. Maybe if I demolish. Now, what happens if I just draw a straight line between these two? Bad things happen. That is going to do me nicely, and I will then ideally not demolish those people's homes. If I can do this, which I can. Nice. There we go. Happy days. So that's doing that. That gives me a 4-track. Now I've got fast. I've got 2 fasts, 2 slows. All these signals are tosh, so we'll come back and re-signal this. We're going to re-signal this whole lot afterwards, so I'm not worrying about any signals at the moment. Because this whole lot's going to get re-signaled. Let's do this side first, because it's easy. So, again, I'm going to just basically bulldoze the bridge on the basis that that's... I'm going to bulldoze the bridge on the basis that what they're having to do is widen each of these bridges anyway as part of the, the works. So, oh, come on, I want you to nestle it. There we go. Nestle in, nestle in, nestle in. Yeah, that'll do. Nice. There we go. That'll let me to everyone kind of broadly following. Good. And what's this? No. Oh, don't like that. I don't like that. I'm going to get rid of... Oh, what stops these? Southgate Bridge. This is Southgate Bridge and this is Haverhill Road. I'm going to get rid of those. And then I'm going to go like this. And then maybe... that kind of works. Yeah, okay. That actually works. I'm at peace with that. Yeah, it's actually got quite a nice arch. You see bridges with that kind of an arch on them. Okay, cool. Nice. Thanks, game. Give you points for that one. There we are. Let's put those bus stops back. Let's continue our signalling adventures. There we are. There we go. We are now four-tracking this, aren't we? I'm at peace with it. How far I four-track it, we'll get to. Do I want to bridge this? I think I probably do, don't I? Do I? Should I just leave it as level crossing, maybe? Paint. Ballast. Let's ballast this up because it's nice, new, fresh track. There we go. And then I know I'm going to momentarily have to deal with the fun that is the station, the Wakefield station again, the other station throat. There we go. Just tidying that up a bit. Why does Wakefield need this much capacity, by the way? It doesn't seem to be connected to a lot. Wakefield is super popular as a location, and the issue also is that it has through connectivity right the way. It's on what is kind of essentially acting as an East Coast main line, so it's actually very popular and busy, and lots of train services kind of come back and forth through here. So that's kind of why. Now, do I want to grade set this? Because again, this is having to cross things to get where it needs to go. So if this bottom one now is going to be the fast, this inside track is now the fasts, and these are the slows. I obviously need to connect that up further on, so we'll get to that shortly. Yeah. Okay, so I need to think about this again now. Before I do any of that, let's just... Oh no, I had ballasted up already, hadn't I? In which case... No, I hadn't. Immediately, I hadn't. I had not ballasted up at all. If we, no, we don't. It's fine. Right. That chaos has happened. Oh, okay. Don't want this to come through as a... Oh, man. There's so much going on that I need to think about. Right. So this... Ideally, there would be a set of fast lines that would just avoid all this lot. Maybe that is what's going to happen. Maybe that is what needs to happen. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can actually have it climb and go over the top, perhaps. That could that work? Is that utterly crazy, or is it doable? So if I have that coming round, if I actually got space to then, if I push this a bit further, do I have space to then actually raise this track? 4-track along this side, and then actually provide a raised track that goes over the top and then continues. Yes, Besquicklehouse, you're absolutely right. Yeah, grade separation was definitely a thing happening now. To be honest, it was happening earlier. You know, grade separation was happening through the 1880s. This game, I've kind of tried to avoid, like... I'm trying to balance like a mixture of kind of having vaguely realistic looking infrastructure and constraints for the scale of the island, but actually, yeah, for a busy mainline, particularly given the numbers, the passenger numbers we're talking about flowing along here. The UK did have grade separation. You can look at the if you look at the old National Library of Scotland mapping archives, if you're that way inclined, which is a bit like the Library of Congress equivalent. It's the National Library of National Repository type thing. You can go in there. They've got all the archive mapping, and you can actually see that there was, there are sections on the West Coast Main Line that were getting grade separated, kind of in the late 1800s, let alone kind of by this point. But yeah, certainly it's happening now, so we're doing it. And by which I mean, when I say we're doing it, I mean I've no idea what we're doing, but I'm going to try and attempt it. So it's just the geometry. It's just making sure I've aligned the geometry correctly to kind of do what I want it to do. It might be easier to actually 4-track on this side, slightly straighten this actually. Just straighten this a bit, and then or do I just want to have a short constraint where stuff goes through? It will be a bottleneck. It will be a bottleneck. Ideally, we split it out. Yeah, I know, right? Overpack the grades. Yeah, it's yeah. The thing I've got the trouble is, this is the classic thing. This is a classic problem you get with the railway. You've got a north-south, and then you've got something wanting to go east-west, essentially, and you have the ultimate challenge of like, well, how do you untangle those? And everywhere has this challenge. Like, you look at all the big challenges. It's really tricky to deal with the fact that you've invariably got conflicting moves of stuff crossing. It's rare that everything neatly fits onto a kind of a service planning map without crossing over things. So I'm just working out exactly how I'm going to then manipulate this on its way through. Squicklehausen wants a double level station. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. You're hungry for it, aren't you? You want to give you the capital B, capital I, big infrastructure. City Skylines would give you one, as you told us only weeks ago. We've already kind of acknowledged that the issue is actually further south, so let's not grade set that bit. Let us first do this. Let's make that one. Make that 40. There we are, and then what are you doing, you game? Oh, come on, what's your game here? Game? I want that to go that way. Yeah, like this. Yeah. What were you fussing about in the first place? Game. Right. That's done that. Now this. Can I run this a bit further? This. Oh God. This now is going to go into. Didn't want to do that turnout, really, did I? That crossover, even. So if that's now going to come. See, if I suppose I could just have one side on the one side have a bit of a bypass, and if I do that, what am I demolishing here? Not much. Not much, other than working out how to get this road to. If I do that, the thing is, if I do that, it's going to demolish both of these, and they're big buildings. Don't really want to do that. Let's get rid of the crossover and fit that in later. In fact, let's get rid of the turnout. Let's worry about the main lines first. So that's doing that. What I'm going to then do is do. There. Do that. And that. Yes. And then now from here I'm going to go. What am I going to do? Yeah, I can do this. Or do I want to do it from this one? Actually, yeah, let's do it from this one. Let's minimize the junctions on the... Okay. And then... There we go. Okay. And then... Let's go 30 there. And then can I squeeze in... I'm never going to squeeze in the turnout, am I? The answer is yes, I'm going to squeeze in a turnout. Crossover. There we go. That is that. It's a work of art. Crossover rail hub is perfect for this. Yeah, I know, right? No, that is how you do that. That is how you do that. Squeezing a station throw into a very tight space. I'm pleased with that. That has achieved things. I could have slip switched it, you're right, School Clouds, and but I'm now trying to move a bit away from that now. I'm trying to now slightly bring in those modern aspects of actually we want our crossovers to be separate crossovers rather than slips for improving kind of switching speeds. So, okay. That means I need to do rearranging of the services again, doesn't it? So, if I've got services coming through here, actually now I want to swap these back to... what have we got? This is Southgate. This is what I want. Great Northern. I think has it reset all of them? No, it hasn't reset all of them. Yeah, I now want these to be the slows and these to be the fasts. So I actually want 4 to go into 2. 4 to go into 2. And 5 to go into 3. Yes, 5 into 3. And then 2 is going to go to 4. 4. 4, and then 3 is going to go into 5. 5. 5. So now these are my fasts, these are my stoppers, but through services, these are my stoppers, but Hartlepool services. How's this now looking in terms of... Oh. Nothing should be traversing that crossover. Why are things traversing that crossover? Why? No, 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 no. Oh, geez. Where's that off to? That's clearly some mild anarchy. Oh, it's because I've not finished lots of junctions down here, that's why. It's not actually wired in yet, so that chaos should go away. Okay, fine. So that comes through there. The fasts are now split away from that, so those can come onto that, although obviously they're not at the moment. There's lots of red. Let's join these in then further down here. Let's continue our crazy odyssey of whatever it is we're up to. There we are. There we go. Let's keep at it. Yeah, we laid this main line was built a long time ago. Why is it being weird? It should run along with a standard 6 foot for long with this. It seems to be not having any of it. How strange. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. Now, God, what we're going to do when we get to Haverhill, I do not know. Other than just basically having a set of traffic lights. You have a roundabout? I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen when we reach. So we do have we've got a set of fast lines here. Do we perhaps? Oh, I suppose we could. These are our fast and these are our slows, though, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So that's not really much use to anyone. So anyway, I suppose we can. Oh. We can continue this round actually, and then get the most of the 4 tracking that we possibly can. There we are. There we go. I mean, I suppose we could. To what extent is that? Okay. Swap the fast and slows back. That's one way to do it. Yeah, but I think it might play to our advantage to actually have the slows coming in here like this with the stopping services, because actually what I can do is Yeah. This could actually work. The signal's screwing me up. We're going to have to re-signal all this anyway, so let's pop these signals out of the way. Oh, this is causing the big explosions, isn't it? Crikey. Oh, we've got rid of that nice market on the hill. Sorry, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. So that's... I've ruined the aspect of Squicklehausen of your favourite spot on... You remember this bit? You like this bit, don't you? You like this curved bit running through. I quite like it, so it's quite fetching. Haverhill is really booming, crikey. There's our nice engine shed down there as well. Okay, so that's coming round there. Got our 4-track railway. We're going to have to re-signal all of this. This is all going to have to... I mean, that's... What is that doing over there? It's just a... Yeah, we're going to pop all these because they're all going to have to... It's all needing to get re-signaled. But that should now mean... Is that now going to mean that everything's sort of working again? No. Why not? Is it because I've got one of the services going backwards through the wrong platforms? Oh, it's because everything is trying to do this thing through here. That'll be why. Okay, so... what? Oh, that'll explain some of the mild chaos, although God knows how I'm going to unpick this. Okay, right. How do I even know which way is going where? It's probably going to be easier for me to do it this way around. Okay, so I've got Bury to Lowestoft. So, Lowestoft, Great Northern, Haverhill, Bury Central. That's fine, that's not stopping. Lowestoft, Wakefield, that's not stopping either. And that's not stopping either. Okay, so they're all not stopping. Okay. Okay. Let's do this, think about this properly. Bradshaw, Kingston, Hendon. This is the East Coast one, is it? Haverhill, Southgate. Okay, this is going to go... It's going through 4, that's fine. So when it comes back, it's going to go through 3. And in Great Northern, it's going to go through 4. There, that should now be... Yep, that's fine, good. Let's try the next one. So that's Bury Raleigh. So this is... Oh, this is a big one. So Southgate, it's going through 4. And then on the way back, it's going to come through... God, it's a long service, this one. Right, Great Northern, Southgate, it's going to come through 3, and then that means I need to just correct Great Northern to 4. There. Bury Stratford, same story, I think. Southgate, it's coming through 4, and then on the way back, Southgate, it's coming through 3. Yeah. Haverhill, Bury, Haverhill, Hartlepool. Oh, that's the kind of the suburban one. Yeah, it's a suburban service. That's good. So again, Wakefield, Southgate. So that's going to go through 3, and then on the way back. Oh yeah. And 4. There we are. That should have provided some level of segregation, which should help things a bit. How's that? Yeah, that's people happy with this? Yes. Hendon has the lines updated on the map, but not the satellite picture. Yeah, it happens. This is a bottleneck, obviously, but okay, fine. I think that's now functioning as required, which is nice, right? Nope, don't want to do that. I want to do this. And then I want to do this. Marvellous. We've got nice new platforms on this side, so there we are. And also, let's sort some ballast out. Let's tidy this up because it's brand new laid track, etc., etc. I mean, I suppose I could do this in my own spare time, couldn't I, rather than pestering with it. Yeah, let's do that, because then I can focus on... Remind me that this all needs resignaling before I press the play button. Right, that's done and massive. Whew. So, working our way back this way. Now I've done that. Was I going to do the bit down here? Did we decide if I was going to do this? It would require reworking of this, wouldn't it? Is there actually... Let me go up to Stratford a second and work out if there's actually a Stratford... Oh, missed. That's Morecambe, so it's south to get to Stratford. Is there actually a Stratford... Let's have a look. Oh god, look at the chaos of what platforms are where. So Stratford... Is there a Stratford to Bury? Yeah, Bury Stratford, okay. So that Bury Stratford service, where does that call? Bury Stratford. How does that actually get where it needs to go? It goes this way. I presume, yeah, so down this way. Then we get to Ipswich Town. It's going up this way, okay. And then is it going along here? Is it? It is, okay. So was it one of the express ones that I'm just not paying much attention to? Is it going through here? The answer being yes. So it's just one of the ones that runs through here. Okay. Well, that's the one I kind of want to... So if I look at the map here, if I zoom out a bit, that's quite a weave. By the time I've done that, it might as well have done that. It's actually shorter. It's kind of got quite a long leg. So I do want to make some form of connection from the Great Northern, which is here. There's the Great Northern main line, on to the Great Central. So we've got that connection this way. But getting that connection this way, you're not going to get it with a cord there. You've got the tunnel, you've got... But there is this existing bit of railway. So can we exploit that? Well, the answer is surely yes. But the way we're going to do that is probably needing to squish this further this way. And let's first of all just ballast this, because we're going to need to relay this track shortly. And also this. We haven't done anything here for a while. People are saying Haverhill bypass. There's already a Haverhill. There's the avoiding lines. They're going to build more bypass for Haverhill. It's not happening. So, I think what we're going to do is bring this back here and have... so what's that? Let's have it as a 30-mile-an-hour turnout. There, lovely. And then bring that to there. Then what I'm going to do is... Then what I'm going to do is expand this, just so that that's going to go that way. Let me just do this. I think the all reappears momentarily if I... There we go. So that's those. Once again, resignaling needs to happen. So let me just remind myself what the services are doing. Well, they were pulling in with separate stoppy bits there. Oh, have I screwed that up? I have screwed that up, haven't I? Yeah, I have, yeah. Because of course now... Okay, right, let me have a think. So there's currently a service that's pulling up there that's going to need to swap onto this side. That's going to need to come round. Oh, that's going to... Oh, of course, this is the problem. Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. Because these are really two separate single lines, not a pair of double tracks. Let's worry about this side first. And then we'll come back to worrying about what happens on the other side shortly. Let's come in this way, then actually from this bit I'm going to demolish this junction, this bit, and we're going to go with... what am I going to go with? This? Oh, no, don't want to do that. Let's see what naturally is occurring. Yeah, and then I'll bring that round. Okay, fine. Is that right? Yes, I think it is. Okay. 50-mile-an-hour turnout. There, boom. That's going that way, so we've got a nice fast turnout. Now that's going to be a straight line, which I need to then do that with. Okay, let's get rid of these tracks. Yeah. Can I? Let's drop that. Oh. There we go. Okay. And what can I do? I demolish these. Actually, also demolish these because give me that bit. Right, we're gonna do the old faithful. There we go. There's a straight line. And actually, that'd be clever here. Pull a trick and go. There, I think that's even. And then I can do this and go. Pull the trick. And kibosh this lot. This should now. Okay, now if I do this, that should be fine. 50, then onto this sort of faster alignment. Lovely. But. This then need, okay. Okay. Not a disaster. What I can have is this then comes and actually does something a bit weird. I could then come and have this actually drop in behind. So this was unnecessary. I can get rid of this. Benefit of doing... I mean, I need to get rid of these signals. I need to re-signal these. So let's get rid of these. As I say, whole area, re-signaling. Can do this, and how much is that? That's a 40, okay. Actually, can I do 40? Yeah, okay. Now if I hold shift and then type M, no, it doesn't make a difference. I was wishful. There we are. Now I just need to do something like this, which is... And then I do this. And that is... That will now function-ish, except that it won't, because this needs to stay... Okay, that's fine. I can bulldoze all this lot. Let me do this. Do this right here. Do this right here. Is everyone following what I'm up to? Besquickle House, and I've missed. I swapped the fast and slows. Oh no, I'm behind. Should be easier then. Keep the old station, just bypass it with the new lines. Oh, that's one way to do it, I suppose. Yeah. No, I think this is fine because of the way we've got the setup. That once I connect that in, I think that'll actually work. This junction here doesn't need to be grade separated. No, grade separations aren't particularly like grades. People often think grade separation is the answer, but actually on a mixed traffic railway, it's not necessarily the best way to do things because, for example, if you've got a gradient change, grade separation generally involves steep gradient changes. If you've got freight, that can slow freight right down. particularly if you then mix in signalling, actually you can reduce capacity with grade separated junction. If you have a fast, this is why Colton works so well, is because you've got fast, flat turnouts that mean that you don't have any gradient issues to worry about. Stuff flies through it, minimum switching speeds, and then the crossovers are pretty fast as well. Either side, actually, the crossover is a really clever bit of Colton junction. The sexy bit is the equal split, but the crossover is the clever bit. And all of the above works. It just falls into place, and it allows you to have a high capacity junction with minimal fuss. So yes, all of my noises I just made. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. I also didn't press the make me track elevation. Anyway, well, it's fine. It's fine. We'll fix the problems. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, that is true, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary to grade sep. Do I even need? Oh, I need that turnout. I need the crossover because of the. I need the crossover because of this. But actually, that's a solvable problem. Because what's it doing? Why wasn't I happy with that? What? Oh, wait a minute. Oh god, I did not realise that was like that. That's going to be okay. No, it's not, because if I do this, I'll fix the problem. Oof. Should now fix the problem. No, it has not. It's created a million pieces. Oh. It's been a while since I've had to deal with this issue. Oh, I managed to get away without causing these problems for such a long time. Oh, this game, man. Why does it think this is the way to make anything a thing? Is it fixed? The answer is yes. Ish. There we go. And we've got some nice clear skyscrapers to play in the background for our audio visual benefit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that, and that, and that. Why? Why? What horror, you might say? Well, because I'm going to do this. There we are, 60. And then... There we go, and... Oh, actually, I can pull those back a bit because... Oh. There, are, straight track, and then I can intersect. I can do the old faithful. Or can I? That's gonna go like that. Yeah. Actually, I think I can eye this one in. Yeah, if I do that. Say I can eye it in. No, I cannot eye it in. Yeah, there we are. And then... Oh, that's too short. Sorry, I'm not talking much again. It's dreadful streaming. I'm not very good. I'm not a natural at this. What can I say? There are 67 health. That'll do is a bit of interesting curvature. So that's gonna go. That's gonna then come around here. Follow this round. Marvelous. And then what I can do is bring this round as a nice extended freight loop to get to take a bit of weight off the Now this, yeah, I can get this going right the way along here. This is just to take a bit of weight off the... There's nothing else around here, is there? Might as well. And I'll have this come into here, and then I'll... Because we need... This is going to be... let's see. Let's see, 30... Let's have a 40. Let's get things going through here. Fair speed. There we are. So that's basically a big old passing loop on the one side. What that needs to happen is this needs to be able to then cross over to... there on the other side, which it can, so that's going to make its way over to the correct track in that direction. They're not particularly fast trains, are they, those? Anyway, so that's now... This is now working. Good. So that'll come in. That works. Check vertical alignments of these. Oh, these. There's a bit of a hump, yeah. This is like quite an impressive hump, actually, isn't it? Oh God. Yes. Okay, point taken. Why has it done that? Why? It's an unnecessary and bizarre vertical hump, which I'm not at peace with. Correct. Let me get this up. Is that flat or is it climbing? That's flat, so I actually want to make this... actually, if I do... I mean... Is this better? Probably is. The answer is... Yes, it is. Much better. Far better. Lovely. And that's actually quite nice. I quite like that. That's fine. So that's coming in. That's doing its thing. The freight is going to come in and do its thing here and then continue on. Happy as Larry. Except it's not. Because it's wanting to go onto that platform, isn't it? Yeah. It's Ella that wants to be on platform 2. That should now enable that to work. Lovely. So that's not getting in the way of that. That's very much not getting in the way of that. Obviously I need to signalify all this lot. Don't worry about that. Then that's going to come through. We've got the freight on that side. Oh, is that an express? Has the express just automatically chosen to go this way? Ace. Let's see how the hell it's getting onto the main lines over here. It sort of is managing it. How? Firstly, I have no idea what the main lines are through this mess of track, because this kind of needs remodelling as well. We've got... Yeah, the alignment through here is just a mess, because it's got this weird curve going on. I think the curve was to dodge these freight things, you know, these industries, but it's... like, it's not fast. I think it's quite a... Yeah, like 45 is not a fast bit of alignment, really. It is actually just that one kink that's... Oh, no, this is pretty bad as well. This really needs to be pulled in. But then also, this is pretty bad. Like, these curves are 40, so it's pretty... This bit of the... Well, the thing is, this is the old part of the Great Central, isn't it? This was the original bit of Great Central that wasn't Great Central. The Great Central Railway gobbled this up and turned it into the Great Central Railway, but actually it was belonging to other people at that point. So we need to think about how the junction's going to work at this end. Yeah. So it's by-dyeing a little bit through there to then get across, and then it's by-dyeing. Why is it by-dyeing through there? Is it just disappearing at that point? What's going on? I don't quite get what's. What I need is for these two tracks, which are the... What are the fasts here? I really can't tell. There's a bi-dye. What is this bi-dye? And this, why is everything bi-dye? Oh my god, this is also chaos. Okay, so middle two tracks are the throughs. Yes. Running this way. Fine. So actually what I probably need to do, just so that the... Yeah, okay, so if I get the alignment up. Yes, we were meant to be working on Stratford. Obviously, we're not working on the one thing that I said I needed to work on. That's how I roll. You know that. I'd spot another problem that needs to be solved first. But this is kind of how railways work. There's always another challenge. Stratford joint. And it's going to go... It needs to go in there, and then on the way back from Haverhill it needs to go in there. Now let's see how it then negotiates over. Is it now going to go here, or is it going to disappear off doing something else entirely? The answer is yes. It's whizzing off God knows somewhere else, far away and getting lost. So I need to have... It could be as simple as just me adding an extra pair of crossovers to get across, just a fast pair of crossovers. It could be as simple as that. Kind of depends on what signals I'm going to end up disrupting by doing so. So I've got a train going that way, train going that way. Nothing is using that crossover. So I could get rid of that crossover and then just build a fast crossover that connects the two in there. There's also a crossover. There's a crossover there too. So how can I do that? I just thought I heard Dina. Sweet sound of my wife's voice. I might have dreamt it, which is a bit sad, really. Let's say hello. Let's do that. That's not caused any harm to anyone. So then from that, let's do... So we've got the two fast... those two freight lines are there. So if I then pop this into here. Now, how fast can we make this? That's the next question. Okay. Same construction. Oh. That's 43, 44. That seems slower. Well, that does seem about right. Okay. That doesn't seem problematic. That seems to be about fine. If I now accept this, there we go. Problematic stream today. It's not problematic. It's just messy. There's a difference. Okay, so that's doing that, which is doing that, which is doing the thing, which is going where it's supposed to. Mostly fine. What freight is on this bi-die line? That's kind of what I want to know. What is that? Haverhill fuel. Oh, just has its own line. Fair enough. The oil feed has its own double track to just pump oil big time into the up where it needs to be. So that the express train is now mixing with the oil on there. Yeah. What I am going to do actually is say, right, that's fine and everything, but the refinery sidings. Oh yeah, because it has to go. I think it goes up. Okay, so oh god, fuel well number 2, then the refinery sidings, and then before it gets to refinery sidings, at this point, I think what I'll do is make the most of this error. Why error? Fuel limited refinery. Fuel limited side. Oh. Oh, it's bringing it back to the sidings, which is... Wait, what? Oh, no, that's why. Okay, so that needs to go... There? No. I don't follow. What order are they going? So it's going... up to there. Oh. Okay. I get it. Nope. Kind of dumb. Number 1. Number 2. Okay, and then along there, then to number 3, then back. So why is that not working if I pop it in there? Why? Oh, I know why. That's why. That's why. That's what I wanted to do. So that's actually let's just renew that. Let's just renew that as a. Yeah, there we go. Let's pop it in as a. There we go. Nice. I'm dumb, and we cracked it. So that's coming through there. Okay, that just basically provides a bit of a chance for the express to whiz through without being held up. That's why I've utilised that line there. Also, I want the same... Oh, to be honest, it's not. It then comes off there quite quickly and then whizzes in there. Happy days. I know I need to re-signal all this, so I will do shortly. In fact, let's just remind myself to do so. Yeah. Do I want to just get rid of that? Because it's not really a... It's not really a thing, is it? It's not... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm not gonna demolish it, but I'm gonna demolish the. Yeah, the buildings. Just replace it with like a. Yeah, just one of those. And then just so there is a connection in case at some point in the future I want to do something. But what I'm going to do is for now just do this and then paint tool. Let's say let's do this sort of thing and then let's just we demolished the building anyway, so we put some rubble in, yeah, a bit of mud down one side maybe. And one of my favourite textures, which is definitely the... There we are. And what else? Bit of... Yeah, nice, that'll do. Lovely. Grand. It could open as a passenger station in the future, yeah. A third Rugeley station. Yeah, it could do. But for now, it's just going to be, it's just some sidings. So that's whizzing through there, that's whizzing through there. So we can see that that's working, that's doing its job. We've got a nice junction here. Let's kibosh signals. There's a reminder to me that I need to re-signal everything. And it's time to start Ipswiching. So, first things first, this is going to need me to do some rod build smash. Which is a translation of I need to bulldoze all these roads. Yeah, they're going. This is going to come out as a straight line. Let's just give me an idea of what I'm going to run through. So, this is going to be a straight line. And it's going to that junction, and then it's going to link into the railway here. Detour. I've done some sample SHP files for GB networks, including a version for your arcane coordinate projection system. See the Discord. Thanks, Detour. Are you slagging off OSGB36? Love OSGB36. That's what I work in all the time. I'm used to it. I know what the deal is. OSGB36 is the Ordnance Survey grid for anyone who's not aware. It's fine. It does the job for the UK. I don't know how well it works for the island of Ireland. Presumably, well, it doesn't. Although, no, it must. 36. No, it doesn't. It wouldn't. Yeah, that's fair. So, first thing I need to do is actually get rid of this bit, and also this bit. Then I also need to get rid of this bit, and this bit, and also this bit, and then also this bit, this bit, and this bit. And let's see where that gets us. We also need to get rid of this old bit here. That's a shame. I don't want that. It's sad getting rid of old dirt tracks, you know. History. History is being demolished. Now, how flat is this going to be coming in to meet our tracks? Pretty much perfect. Bang on. Yeah, let's leave it there. So that's now. So this is now our south-facing connection. A bit straighter, a bit nicer. Let's get rid of this and this. Okay. And then I need to also work out how fast. Yeah, faster than that. Let's go for something more like that. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There's my answer. Lovely. Lovely. Let's do that, and then ditto in the other direction. Marvelous. That should be beautiful vertically, which it is. So there we go. Now, do I want... I think yes, I do, because I think there might be some services that will... There are stoppers that are going to want to maybe go on the slows. What's actually using the slows along here? Some stuff is using the slows. Yeah, okay. So by that I mean, you might be like, well, what do you mean? Well, what I mean is this, is that I want to have a... I want to actually have a 4-track connection doing this. And then... there we go. And then... And then doing some connectivity fun times 40. All right. To there, and then will you let me do that? 40. There. Perfection. There we go. So there's a connection doing its thing, going this way. There's Ipswich Town. There are arguments that you'd want to widen this, but it is actually now trapped, so that's not possible. But what we can do is at least sort of... That's actually not quite far enough to get stuff off the junction, is it? Yeah, this probably needs to go a bit further to just make sure that everything's off the junction. There's enough, yeah, just enough to make sure that any long trains are pulled right off the junction, essentially. That's why I've done that, so that's why that's staggered. And then, yes, I need to deal with going northwards as well. So this, okay, a couple of challenges. First, that this is a very tight little bridge. That's obviously a little rubbish that needs to be sorted out. In fact, let's just kibosh in that direction. What am I going to do here then? Because we've got road action that needs sorting, so that obviously that can't stay like that. Have we got any main roads? Have I got any of the A roads coming through here? Actually, they're not. They're all minor roads, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So I just need to tidy it up essentially so that it works. That kind of needs to come around here or something. Let's finish doing the track remodeling before I put the roads back. So that's doing that. That's going to come around. There we go. That's quite pleasing. I'm quite pleased with that. This cord is going to just get severed, frankly. Let me just make sure I've done the appropriates. And 18. Yeah, do that there like that. And to be honest, the whole thing is getting kiboshed. Lovely. So now if I... Yeah, okay, so get rid of that. Now I need this to... This is definitely in the way, isn't it? It's just going to go. It's gone. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. I probably need to have like a... What can I do? I've got an idea what I'm going to do. We'll come back to that. Bridge there, connection to the bridge from there, connection to the bridge from... Yeah. We're good and grand, I think. Yeah. Railways. Focus on railways. Oh, so, to get this through here, I need to... Probably is this house going? Yeah, it's going to go, isn't it? Oh, I'd quite like to not demolish that house, in honesty. There we are. Let's do that. And let's... I can probably do this. Yeah, there we are. Okay, interesting. So that's going that way, and then I can probably just do this, right? Oh, there we are. 2-track. Hooray! Right, let's now work out what the heck's going on here. That's there. This is horrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to do... Ooh. Oh, I've not got my ASDFs. That is... perfection. Then I'm going to do this, like that. At which point I'm then going to do... Oh, come on. No, do not demolish that build. Oh, man, okay. Just okay, a little bit of... Yeah, that. Then I'm going to do this. Yes. That. Oh, there we go. And then... That'll do. Get rid of that. Very nice. There, the house has remained. Hooray! Very pleased about that. Yes, I know that the... I know I won't be able to put a starting signal there. I'll survive. It is very tight. Yes. What's the... Yeah, so this is... All I need to do here is do something like this. And... There we go. And... There we are. And that is then going to get bulldozed like that. Also didn't do that. And do this. And... There we are. Very nice. That's now connected with that. Marvellous. Connect with that, connect with that, connect with that. Jazz. Jazz and joy. It's gone. That's a former chord. RIP. This is now... Okay, so challenge mode is now what we do with this bit when it comes over here. Because at the moment, as you can see, it's conflicting moves galore. This side is not so bad. You know, everything's happy as Larry. Oh, actually, there look to be some... Why is that? I suppose I need to pick some of the signals that don't... I might have deleted signals that pushed slow stopping services onto the outer side. Anyway, right, so that's fine. We can sort that out. Also, I need to push our former fast freight services that go on the fasts kind of need to be on the slows now, I think. Possibly, yeah, because they're going to just... Yeah. I think so. I think they need to be pushed out onto the slow lines. Right, next up, and this is a bit easier because there's not a station building to worry about on this side, is what we're going to do about this. So what I need to do is actually slew the fasts out here. Okay, so... Okay, right. What I need to do here is this. It is to demolish... What's this and why? The old station built... Why has this only got... It's got a bit of a weird canopy arrangement. Anyway, it's getting bulldozed. Okay. And... Actually, these are good as well. Why, you ask? Why? Well, because of reasons, of course. Some of you might spot... Oh. Some of you might spot what's going on already. Some of you might not. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Why have I done that? That. There we go. So tracks. So that's 2 there, and then I want 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. There's all the tracks I want, and then some more platforms. And I think, yeah. And also let's get some. There we are. People see what's going on. Oh, yes. So now, the tricky bit is, firstly, it's me getting rid of these turnout, these crossovers, and also getting rid of these signals, and also getting rid of this so that I can place, my platform where I want it to go. Who's following what's going on? Are people seeing what's happening? Are people seeing the magic? So this is a bit like so a few things going on here. This bridge is going to have to go and get extended, which is fine. Main connection. Oh, there we go. This is going to be... I also need to... What are you doing, game? There we are. This... Oh, I'm going to drink some water. I just started having a throbbing headache. There we are. So, let's... It's kind of this sort of road, isn't it? This is going to go this way. Is it going to go this way? Or we're going to... Actually, let's leave it for now until I've got the tracks in where they need to be. So, but I will get rid of the signals. So this is going to go along. Actually, just might as well bulldoze this, to be honest. Now, let's get you. That train is definitely going to be in a horrible wrong place. We'll have to deal with it in the future. So the challenge. Okay, the challenge mode is now that this is going to have to climb up. So from here, this is going to then steadily climb, which is going to make this road situation interesting. How on earth I get over that, we'll work that out. Now, do I? Yeah. So the thing that's going to climb is the. I think I'm just going to try this to see what happens. If I drop this, is it going to go? Is it going to go into like the sea, or is it okay? Do I want to drop it underneath, or do I want it to climb over the top? I could drop it. I could drop it, couldn't I? We're not too far from... Oh. Why have you done? Why have you done this game? What's this? What's this? Yeah, thank you. So if I mean, this layout is good anyway, so it's this. But not until I've... Very good. Yeah, let's do that. Very nice. So, that's there. This is going to drop. Okay, so let's do this thing. And... that'll do. This is all straight line anyway, right? So I'm not losing anything by bulldozing all this lot. This isn't how it would actually be built, obviously. I've just deleted everything, but you could, the way it would actually be built, I'll do how it would actually be built when we start getting into more modern stuff. I'll start sequencing stuff a bit more realistically, and you'll start seeing how things would actually get built in real life. So this is going to go along here. If I drop it down, just to be slow and steady. Okay, I need to just get rid of this because it's... So if I continue this to be slow and steady. Now I need to have a measure of how far it needs to go before. I think that might be alright. Yep, okay. Now what I need to do is then... no. Oh, damn it. No, I didn't want to do that at all. I wanted this to be level. Yeah, lovely. What's going on here? Marvellous. Great. And the last one. Cool. That's doing that. Excellent. Now. That's low enough that I think it can start curving around. Which is going to do about... what kind of angle? About 40? About that angle. Which means I need to turn this into bridge from about here. I think... yeah. Maybe run the terrain tool over the track, check if it's underwater. Doesn't look underwater, looks fine. It's all good. So now, having done that, right, this is the tricky bit. Now, having done that... oh yeah, what's going to happen if I... so if I then... this is the tricky bit, because I've not played with this... it is bloody underwater. Oh, is it going to stop me? Is it going to mean that I can't? What I wanted to do until the ocean got involved is... maybe I do need to go off over the top then. Trouble over the top is it makes the bridge situation a bit more challenging, but maybe that's just the way it is. Maybe that's just... I have to deal with it. Yeah, because actually it is just going to go underwater. Maybe I need this to go over the bridge. And actually they'd build it by slewing. Yeah. If it was the modern times, I would tunnel this. So it would be... which actually it's not low enough to do yet. That's interesting. But also annoying. So actually we're going to go at the top. Which adds an additional complexity bit in of... don't hide, get rid of the refund button. I want to... thank you. Here we go. So start again. So this is going to go this way, and I think probably then... That's gone up now. There we go, up again. Oh! It's not quite... Okay. Oh, I need to draw more of this first then, if I look at it. Oh, actually, I'll probably start dipping this in the other way, actually, now. So now that's got to there, and probably if I get rid of... Yeah. Fine, now, let's just... I'm just going to use this as a sample and see what it looks like. It's not too bad, actually. Now... Still not quite there, is it? Which is annoying, because now... but if I demolish that, this will allow it to be a bridge, right? Okay, I need to zoom in to allow that to happen. Yeah, bridge, man, bridge, yeah. Oh, no, it's not letting me have a bridge. Damn it. Jeez. I don't want to lower the main... No. I don't think I want to lower the main line. Oh, maybe I have to dip the main line a little. Maybe that is what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, maybe that is exactly what I'm going to have to do. Okay. Okay, so if I dip the main line from this point... Just a touch. And then I need to then do me deleting. Where is it? Yeah, here. So if I do that and then drop it, how much is that dropping? Dropping a bit actually. So that's to there. No, come on. Behave. Behave. Game. Behave. There, thank you very much indeed. Okay. There we are, and... What time is it, by the way? Two hours we've been doing this. 2 hours! Now... How tight is this going to then be when I do this? Now, this is where I go, is that... Yeah, okay, so that's... Okay... And... That's fine, I can do this to get rid of that. Okay, so that's now... Got a bit of a dip, I mean I say a bit, we've got a pretty substantial dip in our mainline alignment, but it's hopefully not catastrophic. Also once the bridge is in place, mainline might be able to be raised again. Yeah, good point, good point. So now I've done that, let's see what happens with... no, you klutz, that's not... Yeah, okay. This is where... so actually I can go a bit further. Right, I can go a bit further, keep it straight. Okay, go a bit further, keep it straight. Now what's going to happen? If I do... Okay, so that's there. And that is there. That looks... How does that look on the other side? Oh, it's... What speed is this? It's 39. Ah, thing! Move so I can see the speed. Why have they placed... Why don't they offset these this game? Seriously. No, I literally can't see the speed at which it's going. There. Okay. 40. Now is that's causing a clash, which I'm not at peace with. That seems to be working though. It's 38. Of course, it's 30. Okay, fine. It's 38. We've got 38. Ah, yes. Of course, that has now pooped on my parade, because that is a gauge infringement. I'm not happy about it. Got to get this right. So let's start again. So that is doing that. It's 45, and that's seems fine. What's going to happen if I do the other side now? Okay. Okay. I mean, it's a bit shallow, and that means it's going to be a bit of an issue coming back to... But it's not the end of the world. Okay, so that, how high is that now? That's higher than it needs to be by the look of it, to be honest. I can possibly bring it up, but maybe I'll leave it as it is. I don't want to cause too much. I don't want to risk it. Add and then delete an extra track to sort out pillars being in the wrong place too. Oh yeah, I suppose I could just drop a... The thing is that... No, that's fine. I'm going to leave that now. Right, so... God knows what this crosser was for. Let's just... And also this connection, which I can just... Oh. Just ballast up my forward track bed. I don't know what's that. I want to remember where that was. So that's there. But I am going to now delete all of it. 40 and to probably to there, yeah, to there, and to that alignment. Now, what happens? What's the gradient going to be if I come up here? Steep, right? Yeah, steep. Alright, I wonder what will happen geometry-wise and gradient-wise. The only reason I'd do this is because it'll give me a gradient that is about as shallow as it. No, okay, so let's climb this. Let's get this climbing. Just after it's come through the bridge, we're going to climb up. Yeah, fine. Yeah, no, let's do it even closer. There. Oh, look, another resignaling. Marvellous. There we go. So there to there. Now, having climbed up that new gradient, I'm just curious to see what this will do. 40. That is basically what I will do, yeah. And much as I enjoy this track, I think it's gonna... They just wouldn't do that, so that's gone. Just a hard connect. Oh, I could probably just... Oh, I don't know, maybe not. Oh, just not quite. Ah, well. Oh, it's literally trapped because it can't get the other side either. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Yeah, 5. No. 6? Yeah, probably 6. Oh, jeez. No. We just don't need... We'll just leave that. We'll just leave that, and then this connection can happen. The road connection can happen here. Oh, no, it can't. Can it happen there? Usually it connects up. There, maybe? Oh, this side. That's fine. Down this side will be fine. Yeah. Everyone's like, what's he doing? I can sense you all being like, what's he up to? He's getting distracted again. Yes, I am. Yes, that's correct. I am getting distracted again. Yes, just making sure my industry is connected, even though no industry uses it. Right, there we go. That's doing that. We've got the road doing that. We've got to do this bridge, but that is now a grade separated junction, functioning as required. Look at that. Glorious horror. Okay, let's smooth all this out for now, and then start the hill. Let's do this sort of thing. There we are. There, do that, and then connect it up with roads. There we are. Oh yeah, challenge mode. That's right. This bit is tricky. Oh jeez. Okay. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that, I wonder? So how am I going to... I know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. New type of bridge. Oh god. Just do that. There we are. Now, is that going to work? Can I do... Okay, no, it's fine because I can bulldoze this. Yes, I can get rid of that. Yes, 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 yes to all of that noise. Let's just do. Actually, let's do this, this. And this. Bridge peer collision? Are you shitting me? No, no bridge peer collision. Oh, it thinks it's a... Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, well, fine. And you, and make this do... Oh, do that. There we are. Now. Yes, I'm a pedant. It's because I want this to look nice. There. And... No, why is it now being even weirder? Yeah. I guess because reasons? Well, here, I'm giving it even more reasons to be weird now. Fine, let's do it straight like that, and then we're going to do that. Lovely. There, fine. And then that. And then also maybe this as well, possibly. Yeah. And then I can smooth it all out. As if it was like that the whole time. Lovely. And then probably work out how to then bring this round. Yeah. like that, and then probably something uninteresting like that, without the weird there. Oof. Oof. Okay, fine, that's done. We got there in the end. There's our road. There's our bit that's been demolished of the road. Just a little spur now. That can probably be upgraded to that, just for the sake of completeness. I think that's it. We're there. We're there, everyone. We're there. Oh, there. We're all set. That's nice. Still prayer. That's quite some lack of supports there, but whatever. I prefer it though. That look. We've got a nice pier support in there between the two. There's a ghost train sitting there somewhere. All the trains are on the wrong tracks, and we also need to connect them up down here. So this now is going to be remodeled again. This is getting binned because that's not going to connect through there. Just get rid of that. Make that connection like that. But also this now needs to go... Do I actually want that to be... Do you want that slow fast connection? I don't know if we do. I'm going to get rid of it and see how much it screams and shouts at me. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to come in here. Is it more annoying when I narrate? I don't know. If I slide this, I just want to make sure I've got my ballast down. There we go, you'll know the deal. Good. Actually, this was sort of like this, wasn't it? It was like, yeah, fine. Now I just want to demolish. Yeah. Lovely. All these, they're all getting demolished. Signal, so that's going to come around here and join to there. Lovely, very nice. Now, where's that? Yeah, okay, there we are. Is everyone following? How's everyone doing, by the way? All right. I'm using city roads for the region. No, yeah, it's because the city's going to expand out that way, isn't it? It's going to eventually grow around that way. That's now going to come around here. Start my sloughs under the bridge where I can without causing any gauging issues. It's kind of amazing how much of this does mirror, or not mirror, sort of analogize my actual day job in a way. It's kind of nice. There we are, and let's do that, and also this sort of thing. Because this isn't going to be this fresh new track. It's not going to have grass in it. It's craziness. No, don't worry. I'll come back and do that later. So that's done that. We've got a big old... yeah, lovely. Okay. Okay, so that now... Obviously, all the services are a bit messed up. That's going to come in there. We probably do need to have a connection to allow... Does anything actually go... Well, we'll find out momentarily. I don't think anything goes from this side up and round, because it wouldn't make any sense. So I don't think that exists. Do I want to provide the opportunity for that? I also probably need to provide a crossover... Oh, let's see what the alignment's doing. Yeah, I think I do just have the... Let's put the signals in first. So... and another one going the other way. Let's see if I have the space in the alignment to do this without causing vertical horror. Nope, vertical horror has occurred. Do I... Is anything going this way that then wants to go further north? I can't remember. Well, I'll tell you what, let's fix all the platforms first and then sort of see where we go from there, shall we? Is everything now fixed? Is it all doing it? Going the direction it should do? Yeah, it is. There's the realignment. That's not bad, is it? If you look on maps, you'll find this sort of big, long, flat slew realignment. They exist. You find them all over the place. Right. Okay. It's easier when I do this way, isn't it? So we've got the express. Doesn't care. It's barreling through. Likewise, doesn't care barreling through. Likewise, doesn't care barreling through. Ella's chemicals on the outside. No fear. Crawl Brickwood, likewise. Now, here we go. Ipswich Great Northern, it's going to come through platform 3. And then on the way back, it's going to go through platform 4. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's doing its thing. Seems to be negotiating the new chord very nicely. Bradshaw Stratford, so this is Ipswich. Okay, so this is the challenge mode. So that's Stamford, Rugeley, Ipswich Great Northern. Now that is a stopper that's going to go into platform 1. Yep. Then on the way back, it's going to come through platform 2. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And then the Bury to Stratford stopper. Okay. Stratford, Ipswich Town, Ipswich Great Northern. Here's the problem one. Okay, so this is this is challenge mode. Is that this is going to need to cross down into there. So it's going to be coming through. It's coming through 3, and then it's going to. Yeah, and then back through Ipswich Great Northern, and Ipswich Great Northern it's going to be coming back through 4. The challenge is now, where the heck is that gone? What was that? That was the Bury to Stratford. Let's make this a ridiculous pink so we can spot it. What's it now? Oh no, that's fine, because it is going the direction it wants to go. Because it is going that way. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I feel like there should be a connection, even if we don't use it. What do you reckon? Oh, cheerio, Jermaine. Yeah, enjoy. What, you're watching football instead of this? Unbelievable. Right, okay, let's do that. So they're all going through there. So what line is messed up? Oh, we've just got a train that's facing the wrong way, presumably. I mean, it's full of people who are now trying to get to Hartlepool and who can't. Should be nice and to do this. Next is Wakefield. So. Oh, I've connected to the wrong one, haven't I? Yeah, so that's going to be fine. Should we just... Oh no, I've not signalled it, so I need to remember to get rid of that crossover. Not least because I think I still need a crossover here. I'm just going to have to deal with the vertical issues. Yeah. Actually, maybe I can be cheeky. If I delete this... Ah, crap. Really was hoping it would go the other way. Maybe I can trick it. If I trick it, watch this. Okay, yeah. Now, then if I do this. And that. Yeah, that, I think, should have solved my problems. Let's fix all this hell that I've just caused. And also do this. There we go. Oh, now I've got to think about... Okay, so from here... If I do it... the thing is, this is now needs to be... Yeah, that's what that needs to look like. Which is obviously substantially less ideal. Does that look vertically? That is it bad? I suppose it's not too bad. Yeah, okay. Thoughts, everyone? That's that. So that's that. That's that. We've got the ability to do what we need to do. Services segregated out. Going that way. Okay. Right. Next. So we've done. That's Ipswich done, isn't it? We've done Ipswich. We've done a grade step junction. We've got that functioning just about. Next, we need to come along here, and so we've got a nice. It's quite a nice. The alignment's improved a bit. We've got to reprioritize this. Again, we've got a load of roads that are causing a pain. But this is actually the majority of. Actually, the way to look at this is probably to look at this, isn't it? Yeah, you can see very much the priority route is towards Ipswich. Nothing's using that chord anymore, and it's just nothing, hardly any traffic going up this way. Certainly in terms of people. I don't know about trains, but that to me says needs reprioritized. So whether I'm going to shoot, am I going to shoot a new big alignment, or am I just going to tidy this corner up? Let's have a look at speeds first to understand the answer to that question. I think, much as it'd be nice to do, I think what we'll see is the alignment curve round here and cut a corner off and not, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to see the alignment. So first of all, we need to get rid of old roads, namely these two and this. Let's possibly this. And then shoot a little straight off. Actually, as not making this mistake again. Where are we? I've been a bit. I'm not colouring very well within the lines, am I? At the moment, if I want to keep it nice and tidy, anyway. Yeah. Likewise, this way. So, in terms of geometry, I'm just trying to cut the corner off in a way that's reasonably realistic. So, let's do this. Then, what's that going to do? Is that providing me with enough? Actually, let's do a little bit of straight, a little bit of intermediate straight there. And then, let's see if I can, yeah, there we go. 60. And do it to about there, and then that can give me a. Actually, I mean, to what extent could I turn that into one big curve? Yeah, probably not much. Let's do a bit of a straight there. So that, then let's do this. Yeah, that looks alright. And then a straight line here. Probably just for a little bit. Let's get rid of this level crossing for now. Straight line this way, and the usual of that's balanced. 70 mile an hour curve. Okay, take that. If people want to know where we are, we're on the outskirts of Stratford. We're working our way towards Stratford now. So we've got this curvy, weavy line that goes through Ipswich Town. Obviously, that's quite a curve, but coming out the station is not the end of the world. Then it picks up speed. So we're now taking the edge up because we're reprioritizing this junction. So the former alignment was for a kind of a chord here, and actually the chord is no longer used. This track can just be kind of left as it is. Indeed, literally, it can be left as it is. I'm probably going to do precisely that, which is do that, and then there we are. So we've got a new alignment being built. There we are. With a little bit of straight, and on that little bit of straight is probably where we're going to have this a new turnout for a new alignment connecting to this track, because we're not going to have a 70 mile an hour turnout because it's not the 1970s. So let's go with that, except that this needs to be ballasted up, obviously. There we go. Oh. There we are. It's not a branch, it is on a main line, it's just, you know, someone's saying the Stratford line's on a branch and it's not acceptable, but it's not that bad. There we go, and why's that been a bit weird? Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. How's that looking? Yeah, there we go. Not perfect. I suppose I could. We might see line speed improvements coming through and tweaking some of those curves inwards a little bit to just gain even more out of them. Now the question becomes, what can I squeeze out of my? So if I do that. Oh, is that really that steep? What? No. Just stay there. Yeah. And then... What's this? The outside. Okay. 40, 50? 50? Yeah, 50 mile an hour turnout. There we go. And... There we go. Keeping our bridge in place, lovely. We can then new bridge over our. Actually, we probably have to do something like this. Yeah. Let's get the new bridge. This is a main road, so. Good, lovely. Oh, I quite like that actually. A little. Nice. I quite like that. Jesus. No. There we go. And then, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a little... And... Oh, just cut the corner off that to just take it off the embankment. And... I like... What can I say? I like my roads to have sort of... There we go. That's very nice. Oops. Why am I pedant on this? I don't because aesthetics kind of the thing that makes the game fun to play is like the immersion of like, oh, this actually there's some history behind this and blah blah blah. And so that's kind of what I'm building in here. You can see it's like there used to be a road there, now there isn't. There used to be a connection there, now there isn't. The road does that, the road does this. And why does it do those? Well, if you just open the map up, you'll think, what on earth is all this stuff? But actually, it's got a history behind it. It's like, that's why it's that shape. This needs to be connected with a new bridge as well, doesn't it? So let's do just that. There. Oh, that's quite long. No, let's not do that. I still think you're going to have the old 1, 2, 3, 4, and this situation. I still think that's what you're going to see as your bridges. There we are, and oh, there we go. Lovely. That's connecting to that. That old bridge is still there, new bridge is still there. We're all connected up, I think. That's doing its job nicely. Okay. Thoughts? What have I missed? There we are. That's all happening. So now we've got this, that's just a spur of nothingness. Which then begs the question, is this going to get... So I was talking about 4-tracking this, wasn't I? I've just built those bridges. Oh, I've got 20 minutes left. Did everyone hear my spine? Oh, go. That was my sternum. Oh. Well, I have ticked some things off. So Stratford remodelling hasn't happened. Northern Shanklin remodelling hasn't happened. Ipswich remodelling and New Southern Link has happened. Tick. Tick. Stratford to Bury connection at Rugeley. Tick. That's happened. I need to re-signal all of that, though. Stratford. I need to write this down. Stratford, Ipswich, Wakefield, Rugeley. Where else? And Haverhill. Yeah. Resignaling. That's a hell of a resignaling, crikey. See, the connection is quite... So if I look at how many passengers are coming along here, it's... The numbers are big, folks. The numbers are big. Is it worth... You know, is it a benefit? Thing is, I think the thing... This will work all right if... Is that bridge really necessary? Contains the one next to it? Yeah, it is. Oh, I see what you mean. Did we get rid of a level crossing? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I'll just and then do the same on the other side, just sort of as a bit of a... It existed, now it doesn't. Yeah, that's gone. Good point. So now, what do I want to do? Do I want to keep that 4-tracking that side? Do I actually want to not have that junction there at all? Maybe I want that... So maybe I don't want that junction. Maybe I want that to be then 4-tracked along here and entirely segregated. Because there's freight that goes along here that I could pull off onto its own tracks. Yeah, okay, there we go. So that actually going to undo what I just did there and keep this straight. And actually then, yeah, so let's 4-track this. Let's go. Okay, straight line. Sorry, just trying to work out what. Oh, yeah. Is that gonna just work out like that? Yeah, it is. Yeah, fine, whatever. Then bin that. I do need the let me have a think. Yeah, those can be their own lines. This game's going to be unhappy now because I've now disconnected them, obviously, so that's not ideal. How's that? That's alright, yep. Then this track, which I've originally had separated out, then needs to be, so these are going to come along as just like this. It's 4-tracked, let's get rid of these signals. You see, the Stratford approaches are actually quite... They're not horrific, but definitely need a remodelling, don't they? I need to have to think about what services there are. It might be that I don't finish the Stratford bit, and what I ask is for all of you to... considering the bridge on the left, right, abandon the old stone one. This is... I quite like this little... combination of old and new. I like that. Right, what I'm going to do now is show you a thing. Right, here is Stratford Station, right? Here's Stratford Station. North-south-ish. If I click this... how many are broken, though? Oh, God, some. I need to unbreak them so you see... Oh, no, actually, if I... click on it and then say no, because it's not. All right, let me just plumb this back in so that the just so that the trains work, so that you can all see. So you can do a screenshot and see what all the. So if I click on this now, that's yeah. So if I zoom in on this a bit, and then click here, it's easier if I do it this way, isn't it? So this is the BS and WR lines to the sort of nominally to the oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be that we have to demolish the middle platforms and rearrange what's where. Possibly. If I also do switch off all this. Yeah. There we go. So there's a thing for you to screenshot and see what's going on. Possibly more usefully is if I zoom in here, right, and then go like what services are doing what. These are all the services. So we've got a single freight platform on the what is the west side of the station. Single freight platform still required. We have we've then got 2 express BS and WR services. We've then got 1, 2, 3 local services and 1, 2, 3 stopping services. Let's pump this out so you can see it all. There, screenshot that, and it's not all of them because as you can see, then I'll scroll to the bottom and you can screenshot that. And you can see we've got a load of GNER services as well. Quite a few of them being expresses that come out of Stratford. So there you go. That's hopefully all the stuff you need to see screenshotted to work out, and also you can see how much space we've got. Well, that's locked in. So you've got you can screenshot this as well, everyone. There are screenshot freight platform, freight track, and then we've got the space to rearrange these if required, to remodel and improve this terminal station, to connect out this way, link us through to the new 4. So there'll be 4 tracks coming in. So this is going to get 4 tracked up here. This will get 4 tracked, and oh god, yeah, this is going to get messy because this then needs to deal with there's so much congestion up here. This is a nightmare. It might be that I leave it here and we call, and then the next one starts with Stratford. It's a big old engineering job. This is basically what will have taken 4 or 5 years during the 1920s to build, and kind of we've all done it in one hit. But it's the magic of the computer game. We're imagining that it's been happening, and now it's simply the point at which it's going to do the reopen. They're going to open it. Just some trees. That's obviously the important thing that I do right now. Anyway, right, yeah. I'm gonna. That was fun. We did a lot of things there, didn't we? Crikey, Mikey. And there's more to do. A lot more to do. Maybe I can do some of this because I've got another 15 minutes. A guy called Pi saying Jesus. Well, yeah. So I've shown you that, which means I'm now getting rid of this again because that's not how that's going to be. This road bridge is going to get demolished. There's going to be 5 tracks coming through there. Yeah, let's just do that now. So, oh my goodness. So, let's get rid of this and this. Yep, and then also this. Yeah, let's. What am I doing? 14. Oh, that was nice. And also do that. Whoa, that was exciting. Whatever just happened there was exciting. Wowza. 41 to 40. Interesting that it thinks that's a good idea, isn't it? Anyway. There. Don't know what I've done, but it made that all go away, so that's fine. Okay, so where do the services bypassing Stratford go to from? There's only one, and it's the they're both no, sorry, there are two. They're both freights, so they are the. If I zoom right in on these, can I actually make it so that just these two show up? Not really. There's the Morecambe ore, and then there's the delivery. There's a construction materials delivery going. Wait, what? Blackpool. What? Oh, yes, that's going into Bradshaw actually. So that's a freight service that uses these Stratford avoiding lines, and whizzes down onto here, and then disappears down, and then goes onto the fast lines. Which probably reminds me that I do need to, no, that's fine, because it's these split out, and I'll split the freight fast that are on here can then split out onto the slows. Yeah, that's fine, so we'll do that. That's the track work is there. I just need to put the signals in and then mark things to the signals. So that's coming through here, that's coming through here. Yeah, so those are kind of doing what they need to do. Those weird avoiding things. But basically we've now got these 4 tracks that are going to have to work their way into their 4 track. Well, how many are... If I click on here again, have a look. How many passengers are coming on this side? Far fewer passengers. Oh, it's still a good number, actually. It's still a pretty solid 451. Anyway, lots of passengers coming on both sides, so it might be that we need to push the throat width out this way. Although I'd rather not. I'd rather maximum of 6 tracks on the throat approach as an FYI. So bear that in mind. We'll see though, because actually that's just 2 freight tracks plus. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a fun challenge. I look forward to the solutions, and I dare say the Stratford solutions that you sent through will get incorporated into whatever I build. Let's put that bridge back, shall we? Yeah, you, please. And I suppose you. And oh god, what am I doing? Can it do that? Can it do that? No, it cannot. It refuses to do that. It allows me to do this though, which I'm going to do. And also do this. Nope, doesn't like that at all. Ugh. There we go. Marvellous. Let's do that. Oh, that's that fixed. So we've got the tracks coming in there. That the 5 tracks actually, because you've got the Morecambe basically bi-die line that comes through and has to work its way in. But it might be that stops being bi-die and actually is incorporated into the 4 tracks and becomes part of this thing to enable it to be basically you need to try and squeeze a signal block in here to minimize, because at the moment all these things just have to come in the whole time themselves, so the less time that they spend blocking up, the less time they spend in this big block the better. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. On this side, this 4 tracking here kind of needs to be it needs to really be like this, I think. With with the freight track as a freight track only, so that other things can go past. Because there's currently a bi-die freight, which is causing a lot of snarl up, I think. And yes, there is the challenge that we've got. We do have the goods line, so we've got fasts and slows, but actually it might make more sense to make this a. At the moment, this is slow, fast, fast, slow. which makes sense for this layout here. That's fine. Although, does it? Is there stuff? Stuff is calling it 2. Okay. So actually, no, even that would make more sense to be goods, goods, fast, fast. So your thoughts on this layout as well? I think converting this to be fast, fast, slow, slow might be beneficial to our flow of traffic, to keep the freights on this side and then the fasts can be out the top. I think that's probably the ideal arrangement, actually. How we then get that to work at this end, because at the moment we've got stuff snarling. Yeah, there's stuff snarling in all directions. This is just wild chaos, isn't it? And then you'll know, yeah, congestion's not so bad at that point. It's just snarled up there. Stratford is causing all the pain. Yeah, well, I don't know. That's potentially a tricky one. If that became, yeah, I think that's what we're going to need to do. So that'll become the, yeah. So if I then do this sort of thing. Might also want to kind of increase the speed going through here because it's quite slow. So I might want to, you know, do something a bit more. No, maybe not. That's a bit nicer, actually. Maybe I want to do exactly that. Yeah, if I do that now. Oh, that is nicer. Let's do that. And also just going to do this right now, just as a bit of a, it's happening. That's going there, and then also going to just get rid of all this jazz here. Okay. Right, okay, let's now try this coming through here like this. Yeah, it's a little bit of extra speed squeezed out of that. Yes, then we need to connect up this platform here to get that to work. But I think also this is bi-dice. This would benefit actually then from coming on and off this track rather than this one probably. Yeah. This arrangement would not help with the Stratford avoiding lines. It would, because then you'd have the Stratford avoiding lines then could be just from this track here, so you'd have it going like that, kind of round and then connecting. I know what you mean in terms of it'd be good to have the freights over the top. But they could be, because those freights are flighting, you could actually have that happen to avoid that conflicting move. You could have a connection coming from the top end. Because not all the goods necessarily have to be on there. Those goods are flying along at a decent nick. So yes, you've got these slower local goods, but you could have the fast goods on the fast line. That would work. Not a single day has passed this episode. Can confirm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So this is a big old snarled up mess, basically. But I think that's one way to solve it, is to have double track, is to change those into... And then we need to work out then what we do at Wooler Junction. Yeah. What's actually happening in the sawmill? Is it terminal? It's not, is it? Because there's stuff... Where is the stuff going? It's going off to the forest sidings here to pick up its wood. Maybe there's an additional single freight line gets put through. No, because it's not bad. It's not. Mm. So then Wooler Junction needs to have... So if that then becomes... Fast, goods, goods. The alignment here becomes a bit weird. So it might almost be worth pushing this out this way and widening it. Having some... Yeah, and then pushing this out to be like this. Watch this. Kind of like this. And then we can basically make the other two tracks redundant, but it makes the alignment work. Yeah, so that then becomes the... These become the goods. Yeah. So if I'm cheeky and do something like this... yeah, like this. $60, thank you. 60. There. And then... Oh, damn it, I didn't turn on one. That should have been the other one. Oh, crap sacks. Damn. Oh, we can get rid of all these signals anyway. That'll make my life easier. You. Oh, just delete that then. And then also do that with this. And then repeat the whole process with all of these tracks. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that. Annoyingly, we've undone some of our line speed improvements there by, I think we've tightened the curve a little. Yeah. That way we've got the 4 tracks going. That way we can worry about what's going on. Yeah, I think that's... Is that what I wanted to do? Oh, we can worry about... Yeah, because that's going that way, so that is going to drop stuff off at the sawmill and then pick more stuff up. Yeah, that's fine. So that will help, and then we might then need to put some freight of... We might... Yeah, okay, it's complicated, because then we might need to have... Widen this out, demolish this side of the station, and put in some... a freight line that goes through the middle with a... Oh, yeah, okay. Yes, complicated. Oh, it's 8. It's 8, which means I have to end. Because I've got to go to London. I might do a pointless perambulations. Yeah, I'll definitely do a pointless perambulations tomorrow. I'm just in London for the day. Because I can, because you can get the train, go to London. It's nice. Oh, it's 50p piecing until I zoom in. Very nice. Right, this has been chaos. Let's save. Good grief, let's save. What is this? This is Stratford, Ipswich, Wakefield, Rugeley, Haverhill. Yeah, come up with your... rearrange that and come up with a word. I will see you all for a pre-record Rail Natter on Wednesday next week, which I need to record on Monday. I don't know if I'm going to have time to stream next week because there's a lot going on. We'll see. I might be able to stream on Friday, actually. But I also then have to edit together the week after's Rail Natter. Oh, it's all good fun. I'm gonna press save first. Save. Yes. Still call it Tropical Stream, don't I? Bye-bye. Yeah. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I hope that was alright. That felt a bit like we didn't achieve anything. But actually, I think we've done a huge amount of service alteration in a very busy, complicated, and congested part of the railway. Yeah, yeah, it's quite, what we've done is quite interesting. Like, we've done made some interesting changes to the railway network, not least this nice flying junction. It's improvement here. This is all just generally a bit better. This is still not great. This bit's a bottleneck, but we have freed up possibly some capacity, if not as just creating some parking spaces in the signal blocks to queue trains up before they have to deal with the mess that is getting through Haverhill, which is a mess. And I think one of the things we're going to need to do is 4-track Bury Junction, like make Bury Junction, because at the moment not much stops here, just 2 trains stop here, but everything has to wait for the train stopping, and there's not much space to get. So that's a blockage. So that's going to need to widen as well. Actually, I'll even write that down to remind myself. Widen Bury Junction Station. There we go. Oh, you're going to have to remind me of all the things I said we need to do next time, because I've forgotten. But that's going to get rebuilt, which is fine. So they'll rebuild that. I wonder if they can rebuild it and have another bit going the other way, and then trains can stop from both sides. Anyway, because you could have the stoppers, maybe. What trains actually use this? Not so many anymore. It's mostly the expresses. Quite a lot of expresses. Interesting. Oh yeah, lots. Bury Bradshaw, Bury Lowestoft, Bury... Yeah, a lot of express services use that still, but not so many stoppers. Anyway, I waffle. It's time for me to go. It's past 3 hours. We've done 3 hours of stream. We're not done until everything's 4-track. No, I think we'll have reached peak 4-track by the time we finish that. Quite enough 4-tracking. We 4-track more than I expected to, for the sake of capacity. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's chaos. It's good. It's good fun. I'm loving it. It's now finished saving, which means I can alt-tab to the old OBS and then do proper waving to let you know that the episode is finished. By which I mean I go bye-bye, and I'll see you all on Twitter in about half an hour when I'm on a train. Bye.